what game you expecting, Mike? Because yeah, Brentford have still got things to play for. Obviously, Town are down. So yeah, Brentford will need a win, and obviously the last game was a roller coaster of emotions. But at Portland Road could be different. But as you said, Brentford's form at home and away has been pretty solid, and yeah, it's just been a great season.
Yeah, I actually was at the one home game that you guys won this season against Chelsea. I was working for Five Live, and it was what I thought Portman Road would be, kind of more on a more consistent basis, in terms of the pressure, the atmosphere, the way you kind of put it on them that day. Obviously, Chelsea were in a bit of a rut at the time, but I thought Hutchinson was electric. Delap was a real handful, and he has been all season. But I'm on Saturday. I don't know. I think the early goal or the first goal is key. But I just feel I did another preview earlier this week, and I just can't see Brentford not seizing this game and taking it in, because they'll know how much the fans will want something to be on that Fulham game, because obviously there's a local rivalry there. We've got a bit of bad blood with them over the last result. I don't know if you remember, but we were 1-0 up until the 90th minute, and we conceded twice in added time to lose 2-1. So they'll have that in the back of their minds, that if they lose against Ipswich, or if they drop points against Ipswich on Saturday, that Fulham game could just be a nothing game for us, especially if results don't go our way this weekend. In terms of the game, I expect there to be chances for both teams. When Brentford have played this season, when Brentford have played Ipswich this season even, there has been plenty of chances for both teams, lots of goals. It has been up and down at times, which I've not enjoyed as much being a Brentford fan. You'd like to see a team exert a little bit more control on games. Even in the game we played, most recent game against Man United, we let them come back into the game pretty needlessly towards the end, and made it a little bit nervous towards the end, because it wasn't a 4-3, it was a 4-1 or a 4-2. So I'd like Brentford to exert a little bit more control, maybe kind of slow the game down in the first 10 minutes, and then start to kind of use that quality that we've got up top, get a goal, and then just kind of soak up the pressure and see if we hit Ipswich on the counter attack and get some more goals. But I don't think it will go that way. I think it will be a little bit more ding dong. Chances for both teams. Obviously, you guys have got nothing to play for. Bit of a cliche, but it is a potential banana skin for Brentford, especially on a good run like we are at the moment. So hoping for a good game, but not too many goals, please.
Yeah, although I do think there could be goals in it. And obviously, Town want to finish the season with a bit of pride. Obviously, came back from 2 goals down against Everton last weekend. They want to go, we've got 2 more home games left in the Premier League. They want to win at least one of them. We've got West Ham on the final day, but this one, will be tough. How would you predict this? Do you think, Brentford will just have two enough to sort of go on to win?
I think we'll have too much quality going forward. I think if you look at the goals that you've conceded and the amount of goals that you conceded, you have struggled against some of the better attacks in the league. And I would go as far to say that we've got like one of the best kind of front lines in the league in terms of the pace, the chemistry between Wisser and Mbumo, how they can all interchange at times, crosses into the box. I think for any defence, our forward line is a bit of a handful. So one that's been struggling throughout the season, I would say they're going to struggle on Saturday, but it's just sometimes our defences look like they can struggle too. If I, with my sensible hat on and with my optimistic hat on, I'm going for a 3-1 Brentford win. However, I wouldn't be surprised if it's another 4-3, 3-2 or anything like that.